Have you ever come across a movie that feels small in scale but huge in ideas? The Man from Earth, released in 2007, is one of those films. Directed by Richard Schenkman and written by Jerome Bixby, this movie is not about special effects or action scenes. Instead, it's about one room, a handful of characters, and a conversation that goes in unexpected directions. The story begins with John Oldman, played by David Lee Smith, a university professor who suddenly decides to leave his job and move away. His colleagues gather to say goodbye, but what starts as a farewell turns into something much deeper. John reveals a shocking secret. He claims to be 14,000 years old, a man who has lived through history without aging beyond a certain point. The rest of the film unfolds almost like a stage play. His friends, who are scientists, historians, and academics, react with disbelief, curiosity, and even anger. Through their questions, John talks about events in history, religions, and human evolution, weaving a story that challenges everything they thought they knew. The film keeps you wondering, could he be telling the truth, or is it just an elaborate story? The cast is small but strong. Alongside David Lee Smith, there's Tony Todd, who many know from Candyman, John Billingsley, recognized from Star Trek, Enterprise, Ellen Crawford from ER, and Annika Peterson. Each actor brings a different perspective to the discussion, making the conversation feel real and layered. What makes The Man from Earth unique is how it relies entirely on dialogue. There are no flashbacks, no visual tricks, just words, and yet those words are powerful enough to spark debate long after the movie ends. It's the kind of story that makes you think about history, religion, and even the meaning of time itself. Fun fact, the screenplay was actually written by Jerome Bixby in the 1960s, but it wasn't produced until after his death in 1998. Bixby was a well-known science fiction writer who had also written episodes of Star Trek and The Twilight Zone. The Man from Earth became his final work, almost like a farewell gift to the genre. When it comes to reception, the movie didn't get a wide release in theaters. In fact, it gained much of its popularity through word of mouth and online communities. Despite its low budget, it earned a loyal following of fans who connected with its ideas more than its production scale. Overall, The Man from Earth stands out as a rare kind of science fiction movie, one that doesn't rely on spectacle but on imagination. It's quiet, thought-provoking, and very personal. If you enjoy films that leave you with questions rather than answers, this one is a perfect example.